Are you interested in growing some meat birds? Let me tell you what you need. Before you even get your chicks, there's a few things you're gonna need. I like to use a 6-foot stock tank for the first 2 weeks. In the stock tank, I'll put a nice feeder, I'll put a good water, and I'll keep them in here for the first 2 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, you wanna put them out on some grass. So you're gonna need some type of chicken tractor. This is the one I've come up with. There's a bunch of different models and a bunch of different styles you can make that'll work just fine. Now I built mine this way because I like the height. I can walk into it without banging my head. Now you're gonna need yourself a feeder. Mine's just a 4-inch pipe I've cut in half, put end caps on it, and I'm hanging it from a chain from the ceiling. Then you're gonna need some waters. I've got multiple styles in here. I've got some bell waters, which are automatic. I've got some bucket waters, which are also automatic. And then I've got the old school 3-gallon chicken water right there that they just like to stand on top of and poop. Now we've had some really ridiculously warm weather in the last couple of days, so I tossed up a nice big fan up there. It just helps circulate the air through it. And I still have a heat lamp in here because the first batch of meat chickens we did actually got kind of cold for a few nights. And yeah, I just wanted to keep them comfortable. Now there's nothing too fancy about my chicken tractor. I do have 2 wheels on the back, which I just lift up that piece of wood there, slide in the bolt, and I can just pick up the front and drag it down my strip of grass here that I've got for them. I've got a tarp on top of it because I've got some clear poly there under the chicken wire, and it was getting a little too hot for them. So this tarp here kind of blocks the sun out, and it just keeps them nice and cool, and it works out perfect. They have fun in the grass, eating bugs, and just hanging out all day long. Keep them as comfortable as we absolutely can. They've always got access to fresh water, and they've always got access to food. And in 8 weeks, you just get them all ready, pack them up, and ship them to freezer camp. You've eaten well for a while. So yeah, don't be afraid to grow your own meat birds. It's actually a lot of fun. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. And Google is your friend, and there's lots of resources out there to help you out.